Hello and welcome to day 3 of the mail week. We've got today we have another package from Card Kingdom, and contains some duels and some other random cards that I needed for my collection. So here it is. All right. So, some of the duels that I wanted to have for a long time. You might remember one of my videos I made last year. I made a huge video showcasing all of my collection, but in that particular video I said that I'm stopping collecting Magic, and this can never really happen, because even people who have got the whole set, they will try to upgrade from revised to unlimited, from unlimited to beta, from beta to alpha, from alpha I don't know to summer Magic, and for summer Magic ungraded to grade it quad. I mean, this is just a never-ending process, but what I'm trying to say that I'm going to stop for a long time, really. And when I was thinking about that particular collection that you saw, I thought that I really wanted to have precisely 4 cards. One is Volcanic Island, 2 is Bayou, 3 is Library of Alexandria, and 4 is the famous Black Lotus. So I wanted to have these particular cards, but I thought that I wouldn't acquire them. I thought that it was actually time to to make a break, and in spring 2020, with everything that has been going on, I decided to trade some of my sealed product that I thought would be even more difficult to move in the future, for some of these cards. And here they are. So, okay. Starting with the Force Field. Force Field, you know the story that this is actually the continuation of the pattern that comes from Mox Jet. Should have a video where we talk about that. You remember the series I had, things you might not have noticed, on this channel. So this is definitely one of the topics for that, because again, these things get mentioned, they get mentioned from time to time, and some people are there to witness that, some people know it, some people just like to be reminded of some fun facts. But then again, the whole community is rather centralized, but still not everybody always follows all the Facebook groups and I don't know, YouTube channel, Instagram pages and such. So anyway, it doesn't hurt to mention that. I've got Zombie Masters. Really wanted to make a zombie deck, especially when I realized that zombies are actually one of the biggest tribes in old school Magic. Can you believe that? After the errata, especially. In the previous video of the Mail Day 2, I talked about Merc Dwellers that are actually considered zombies today, and sorry about that. These zombies are actually quite a huge tribe, so there are some nice cards in this tribe. We've got a Bayou. We've got a Bayou from Collector's Edition, and just for comparison, Collector's Edition and International Edition. Let's focus here. Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference in colors in the rosette pattern, maybe? I'm not sure whether we can see the rosette pattern. Maybe we can see it from the very close distance. I'm not sure. So, Collector's Edition and International Edition. As I have said, I always prefer International Edition if it's the same price, but I'm not willing to pay huge premium on International Edition. Even though it's technically actually much rarer. Almost twice as rare, you can say. So, this one is a volcanic island. Always wanted to have a volcanic island. Volcanic island, as you know, of all dual lands, is the most scarce one, for the obvious reason, because it was not printed in alpha. What difference does it make, you can say? It just makes a difference of 900 cards, and many of these are already destroyed, or, you know, in private collections that are never going to be opened back to the market. So, you know, obviously this is not very important, but still, Volcanic Island only started in beta, as we know. And I don't know, red and blue is such a powerful... I'm not talking about, you know, the relevance of this card, and it is extremely expensive because of its popularity in Legacy, I think, in, you know, blue-red Delver decks and such. And also people love, you know, Is It, as it's called today. But for me personally, red and blue are such good colors because they are both colors focused on instants and interrupts. They are not focused on permanence, and, you know, this makes for some very interesting plays. And you know, I'm just going to make a Cobalt deck, you know, almost right now, because it's going to be a tournament. There's going to be a tournament that I'm going to play in. I'm going to play with a red Cobalt deck with a blue splash, so Volcanic Islands will definitely come in handy here. So got a couple of these. These were the most important cards, obviously. Grizzly Bears, okay. Why Grizzly Bears? That's actually simple. I'm working on a vanilla deck. It's going to be a white and green vanilla deck, and obviously Grizzly Bear is the epitome of a vanilla creature, we can say. Ring of Maruf. It's a very, very interesting card. The original Wish card, actually. And I like it how it says outside the game in italics, as if, you know, saying that something really bizarre and shocking, and it actually is. So going to try and play that. One of my decks, in big mana decks. An extra copy of Ball Lightning I needed for the playset. Again, some more vanilla guys. And actually this is worse than Moss Monster. I'm not even sure that it's worth having so many copies, but I still bought it. Again, Grizzlies, one more Zombie Master. As you know, these are just sorted by condition, so that's why we had 3 Zombie Masters in one condition, this one another condition. Barbary Ape, the same as Grizzly Bears, obviously. Looked more menacing, and also Legends is definitely my #1 expansion, my most favorite set, I would say. And there is also a Cyclopean Tomb. Cyclopean Tomb, turn any one non-swampland into swamp during upkeep, mark the change lands with tokens. So this is actually a very interesting mechanic that they've got, and I will try using it as the 5th copy of Evil Presence, which is a little bit weird here, but I will try to use it in my zombie deck. So this was mail deck number 3. There are still 4 more days to come in this mail week, and I'm going to be sharing pretty awesome old school Magic cards with you. Thank you for watching, and